What is up, flock? Phoenix Hill here, and welcome to the first vlog of my vacation. Now, it's technically not the first day. We came down, we're in Virginia Beach right now. We came down last night, spent a night over on the beach so we could watch the sunrise. And today we're heading to Pigeon Forge. So I didn't film much. I'm on top of the parking garage. I don't want someone come out and make me think I'm weird or anything. Didn't film much simply because we didn't do much. I just did some fig hunting, which you guys probably don't care about that much, but I'll switch the camera around here and show you guys the view. So this isn't even the view from our room. This is the view from the top of the parking garage here, and that's our ride. That's our ride for our vacation. It's kind of ugly in the front end, but it's got a lot of room, and I really like the color. But yeah, check it out. Freaking amazing. So it's currently like 8 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna be heading out here soon. We just had breakfast at the hotel. The hotel wasn't bad, actually. It's like the Best Western Sandcastle, something like that. You can tell it's an older hotel that they tried to like modernize, but pretty nice. I'll go up there and show you the view from the balcony and all that before we leave. But anyway, let's get this journey started. Trash truck. So here's the view from our room. Pretty nice.
That's all there is, and there ain't no more. So thanks for coming. Bye. Okay, I'm just kidding. So that technically is the only talking vlog footage that I got while down there. Because all the other ones, so there was a river that ran behind our room. And every time I watch back all of the footage I took of me sitting on the balcony talking, telling you guys what we did and all that, and all you hear is in the background. So, yeah. Now you get Phoenix School. So, yeah. So one thing I forgot to mention in that clip is that the reason we stayed in Virginia Beach was because we had to leave later in the afternoon. Like it was afternoon. It was technically it wasn't afternoon. It was like 11 day. It was after the kids got out of their Zooms and everything, so they didn't have to worry about Zooms on the way down. And Virginia Beach, we were looking for something along the way. We couldn't really find anything that we liked along the way. So Virginia Beach, it was actually kind of out of the way. It had an extra 2 hours onto our trip total, but it saved us an hour the next day. So we drove 3 hours the first day and then 8 hours next day instead of 9 the next day. So, I mean, it's a little, every little bit helps, but, so we decided on Virginia Beach not only because of the beach, we stayed right along the boardwalk there, so we had a beautiful view in the morning. But I also wanted to do some fig hunting down there because there's 5 Walmarts and 4 Targets, I believe, plus there's a awesome toy store down there that I went to check out. So that was the main reason we stayed overnight. Now, one of the coolest things about going to Virginia Beach from Delaware is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. It is by far one of the coolest things that we have around here. And I anytime I have an opportunity to go across the bridge tunnel or go across through the bridge tunnel, I always take it because it still fascinates me. And then one of the coolest parts about this trip is that there was a ship that we caught before as we were going into the tunnel, and once we got to our room in Virginia Beach, we saw the same ship heading out to sea. It was just kind of cool to me. So I took a footage, or I didn't take the footage. Mrs. Feather took some footage of us in the tunnel. So here you go. Here's that. So the ship that you saw beforehand was actually the ship that we actually saw. You saw in the pictures, or I'll put the pictures here. Which it was cool. It was neat, knowing that thing could have went over top of you while you're down there. So there, for those of you who don't know, there's actually 2 tunnels. So there's a long stretch of bridge, and then you actually go through 2 tunnels. I think I only included 1 footage because they're kind of they look the same, but one is a shipping lane that takes you to Norfolk, so a lot of Navy ships and stuff go through there. And then the other one takes you to the port of Baltimore, so you have a lot of cargo ships and container ships and all that go through there, which it's neat. It's just I think it's cool. I think it's cool. So anyway, so the hotel we stayed at was called the Best Western Sandcastle. Now, you can clearly tell by the rooms that this was an older, and even the hallways, you could tell that this was an older. And I mentioned it in that little intro video. You can definitely tell it was an older hotel that they tried to modernize. The lobby was beautiful, and all that, but the rooms you could tell were just really, really old. But they just put like new furniture in there, new coat of paint and all that. So it was just kind of obvious, but it was okay for an overnight stay. And I mean, the breakfast was delicious. I will give them that. It was a bit weird because instead of having like the breakfast laid out for you guys, you have to go in. They give you like a container to take back to your room to eat because the global bastard. But it was pretty good. The potatoes were, man, yeah. Anyway, so one of the biggest things for me down in Virginia Beach is I wanted to do some fig hunting. And if you guys don't know what you guys can see here, I collect WWE action figures, and up here in Delaware, it's so hard to find. Like the shelves are empty, with the exception of the 2 stores, the collector stores that I frequent. You can barely ever find action figures out and about at Walmart and Target. Every now and then you'll see a couple on the shelves, but for the most part, there are none. So they had 4 or 5 Walmarts, 4 Targets, and then they had a couple other like mom and pop stores, local small shops that I went to check out. And I went into the first Walmart, and the shelves looked just like they do here in Delaware, empty. So I was like, I'm not even worried about this. I'm just going to go to the one store I really wanted to go to, and it's called Yestertoy. I found out about them from the one store I frequent here in Delaware. The store owner actually went down there and did like a live stream down there. And I was like, I want to go to that place. And the staff, let me tell you, I shouldn't say staff. It was the owner and his wife down there. Amazing people, super friendly. They took time to talk to me, and like he's like, if you're ever looking for any certain figures, let me know. I was like, well, unfortunately, I don't live around here. And he goes, where are you from? And I told him Delaware, and that's when we struck up the conversation about how the local store that I shop at, him and the owner, the 2 owners are buddies and all that. So he was a really friendly guy, and it was cool. So anyway, at Yestertoy, I picked up 4 figures. Yeah, I know. So let's start off with Pat Patterson. Rest in peace, Pat Patterson. I saw this guy. I remember him being Vince McMahon's goon back in the day, so I had to pick him up, and I saved a little bit of money from the guy. He actually gave me him at a little discounted rate. So Pat Patterson. Next up, we have the Essential Big Show figure. This guy, I've been looking for this guy ever since he first came out. Okay, all right. This is the Essential Big Show. I said Bigfoot. Big Show look to me. The singlet, the bald head, the little goatee. This to me is big. Other than his giant look, with the long hair and everything from back in WCW days, this is the one I wanted. This is how I remember Big Show. Next up is probably one of the coolest figures I got down there. Oh, okay. Old school Undertaker. Look at him. Holy crap, look at him. He looks awesome. Old school Undertaker. Again, another one I've been hunting around here. I couldn't find. And I had to get it because, you know, the purple is probably my favorite look of the Undertaker simply because of the purple. Other than the Attitude Era Undertaker. I almost said Shawn Michaels. Why did I say Shawn Michaels? This is probably my favorite. And then, last but not least, I had to get my favorite guy in AEW. I've been looking for this figure forever. And here he is. Hangman Page. So, I lucked out pretty good. And there were so many other figures I wanted to pick up. I just didn't want to, like, blow all my figure budget that I was given in one store. So amazing selection, amazing customer service. Check them out, Yester Toys. But I didn't stop there. I ended up picking up a couple figures. We went to a Target afterwards to pick up a couple things. I picked up a couple other action figures. We got John Morrison here. Updated, a newer John Morrison. I remember him from was Johnny Nitro back in his Eminem days. And then last we have Shinsuke Nakamura. That's it. So one of the coolest things for all of us while we were down in Virginia Beach is, which kind of ended up being a fluke for all of us. My wife really wanted to watch the sun come up, the sunrise on the balcony. So I actually woke up and saw a little bit of light coming through the curtain, and I had to use the bathroom. So I was just like, I'm just going to go in here, get dressed, and then I'll wait for the sun to start rising, and I'll go wake Mrs. Feather up. And I end up in my quest to find the bathroom and my clothes without turning the lights on. I ended up waking up everybody. So everybody just sat out on the balcony and watched the sunrise, which was neat. And I got some pictures that I'll put in here. So that was probably one of the coolest things for everybody to experience was the sunrise. So unfortunately, it was super cold. When I say super, I shouldn't say super cold. It was chilly. It was like in the 50s when we got down to Virginia Beach. So the whole plan was to walk out on the beach and enjoy the beach a little bit. But unfortunately, it was chilly, so we didn't really get to kick our shoes off and walk out on the beach and just spend some time on the beach. We did walk out there just to say we did, but that's pretty much all we did. It was just a chilly day. It just didn't work out for us. But here's some photos. Here's some photos from that. So we ate breakfast. We hopped in the car, and we drove on, and it was an 8-hour drive. It wasn't so bad with the exception of the little one getting sick. Legitimately an hour into our drive, she just can't take that kid anywhere. So with the exception of that, it was a smooth ride. It was actually a pretty pleasant ride. Like, you just set cruise control and you went down. You had some beautiful scenery going through the mountains and everything. So, you know, it was an okay drive. I'm not complaining about the drive down. It was relatively easy. And the car we had was actually, it was pretty comfortable, like seat wise. So my butt was okay. So we stayed at a place called Riverstone Resort and Spa down in Pigeon Forge. And man, oh man, I cannot tell you guys enough how awesome this place is. And I highly recommend it. If you're staying extended stay down in Pigeon Forge, it's worth looking into. We rented a condo which had three rooms. All 3 bedrooms had king beds. My kids were spoiled. Had a king bed to themselves for 9 days. They have a full kitchen, full dining room, and living room, and there's 2 bathrooms in the room, and they have a balcony out back, which the view from our balcony was amazing. So here's an excited Fifi checking out the room for the first time.
All right, here we are. Forgive me for being out of breath. I just ran up 6 flights of stairs so I could film this video before my family got here. So before they messed it up. So this is our room at Riverstone. This thing is amazing. So first off, 1 bedroom. Look at this. King size. Every room has a king size bed. My kids are going to be spoiled. We have the 2nd bedroom. Closet. I don't even know what all these are. What's this? Oh, pantry. All right. What's in here? A bathroom. Bathroom number 1. Look at that. I'm not going in because there's a mirror there. I'm not trying to do a fake an accidental face reveal. All right. What's up in here? It's like your cleaning area, right? Yeah, unfortunately, they don't do daily like room clean. Oh, we even got a vacuum. That's nice. Because my kids cause a mess. So, that's good. I think this is supposed to be a washer and dryer. Washer and dryer. All right. Moving on. Closet. A full freaking kitchen. This has got a nicer kitchen than what my apartment does. Holy crap. Look at this. I think this is bigger than well, it technically is because my apartment only has 2 bedrooms. Dining room, table, living room. Look at these couches, man. Holy crap. See how comfortable it is. Oh, God. Yes. All right. I gotta hurry up before my kids start complaining. Look at that curtain. Holy hell. And we have the master bedroom. What? And then, holy cow. All right. And then the bathroom. Look at this. My butt is about to be in here. Shower. I think I just accidentally did a sort of a face reveal. Who knows? All right. Yeah. Pretty nice. So, oh wait, let's see what the view outside is because it stopped raining. It was raining, so I was like, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Look at that. Holy crap. Holy crap. All right, this is awesome. This is so awesome. I just did a face reveal. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna edit that out.
So as you can see, I was out of breath. I was out of breath. The reason why I was out of breath is because I ran up 6 flights of stairs because my family was waiting to, like, my wife kept the kids out in the car until I ran up and got a quick video for you guys. The stuff Mrs. Fifi does, I tell you. So I waited and waited and waited for the elevator. That's the one I only complain about this place is the elevators. That and the one guy who collected the trash. He was always just kind of holding up one of the elevators and sitting around talking on his phone. Why? I don't know. But the elevators were super sketch. It took them forever to get down to the garage floor. And like as you're going up and down, the whole thing would just shake. And I seen too many horror movies where the elevators, like drop. And so every time it'd start to rattle on the way up, I was like, this is it? This is how I bite the big one. So the elevator in building 4 was super sketch. But I hit the button. This was my first time going. I didn't know that they're like really slow. So I was like, maybe the elevators just don't work. And I just ran up 6 flights of stairs. So, yeah. I was out of breath. And I just... Anyway. So, I didn't show the view in the video, the room tour video, because we got there as it was getting dark. So I want to save the big surprise for the next day. So here's that. So that pretty much wraps it up for day 1 and day 2. We didn't do much. It was mostly driving and watching the sun come up. That's pretty much all we did. I will say at the end of the video, I'll tell you about where we ate and everything. We ate at Wendy's. It was a good lunch, and cheap. So that's what we went for lunch. And for dinner, I think it might end up being like what we have up here. We have Papa John's and Domino's. I think Marco's is kind of the same thing down there, kind of like a chain pizza place. But we just wanted to get, after 8 hours of driving, we just wanted to relax and eat in. So we just ordered a pizza. And it was actually pretty good. I have no complaints here. So there you go. That wraps up the first 2 days of my vacation. If you guys did like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. This helped me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future 2021 family vlogs, family vacation vlogs, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, be sure to click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.